Hello, dear viewer. My name is Matt, and I recognize that I've been phoning it in a little bit these past few weeks. So, I really wanted to do more than one stock speedrun this Independence Day weekend, despite the fact, and maybe you can even hear it, that, not to drop too much information, but I am recovering from a throat infection that I had earlier this week. And maybe it sounds like I've been gargling gravel. It's starting to feel that way a little bit. But I am trying to tough it out to do at least one more this weekend. And hopefully by next weekend, I'll feel like I'll be able to do at least 3 and stop with this, dribbling out videos here and there. So, let's go ahead and get into it. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can check this video's description as always for an explanation and a disclaimer as to its content. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Hopefully something that does not require a whole lot of talking. And of course, as I say that, I see something that I very much would like to comment on, and that is these monstrous business increases. What is this? Atlanticus Holdings Corporation. What do they do? Credit and related financial services and products to customers in the United States. Credit and service and auto finance. Why would this business have suddenly taken off in the last 2 years? Let me go ahead and scroll back all the way through these articles a little bit. Corporation announces closing of over allotment option. What the hell does that mean? Closing of its underwritten registered public offering. That wasn't an IPO, this was an offering of additional shares, it seems like, of 3,800 of its cumulative professional preferred stock. An initial public offering. Oh, maybe it was. Wait, how? Can I see how far back this goes? Oh, that wasn't. Okay, very interesting. Here's 1 year. So maybe these charts are actually legit because these massive increases coincide very nicely with the massive increases in stock prices that we see over the past 2 years, roughly. Drawed back a little bit since the end of last year, but then again, a lot of things has. A lot of stuff has. I'm not gonna bother with this too much. Good fit for trend investing. Maybe 9 months ago. I don't know about now. Takes top spot on Fortune's 100 fastest growing companies list. That would make sense because this is some ridiculous growth. Or a decline in earnings. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at the quarterly. That makes a little bit more sense as to why it suddenly backslid a little bit on this, because it seems like it peaked in Q3 of last year and has tapered off since then. I wonder if I can find an explanation as to why that might be. Best Companies of 2021 by Investors Business Daily. Pretty impressive. Stock comparison against financial peers, probably. Offering of senior notes. We saw what senior notes were in a learn-along not too long ago. That is basically issuances of debt, and since they are senior, they will be paid off first. Finance peers, or paid off first, rather, in the case of, I think only in the case of bankruptcy. I might be wrong on that. For earning growth, passes Q4 earnings or revenue estimates. I kind of wonder why the estimates have gone down over time too. Actually, they blew out of the park this quarter 3 estimate, and I guess they increased the quarter 4 estimate simply because quarter 3 got blown out of the park, but it roughly met. And I guess they overestimated on quarter 1. I want to see quarter 1, lags quarter 1 estimate. First quarter financial results. Robust new account growth allowing for continued strong results. Fourth quarter 1. Managed receivables. Earnings per diluted share increased 2.6% to 196 per diluted common share. Increased 2.6% from where? Because it definitely was not from the prior quarter. It's actually down from that. Maybe they're talking about the year prior? That's possible. Quarterly stock preferred dividend. Wait, it has a dividend also? Quarterly preferred stock dividend. They announced that its board of directors approved a quarterly dividend of 4 cents. Or rather, no, that's not 4 cents, that's 48 cents. Actually, that's pretty darn good for a company like this. Per share to Series B cumulative perpetual preferred shareholders. Now, I don't know if this is common shares. Paid on or about June 15th to holders of record Atlanticus Series B shares. I don't know if this qualifies as Series B. That, it might? I'm not too sure. That might be something I need to look into in the second half. I want to see what the talk of this is for now. Income before income taxes declined 27.3%. What happened? The fair value of loans, interest, and fees. Oh, he's just talking about things. Problem is serious. Think so? Difference is the amount of advertising. A reason for decline is the fundamental deterioration. I'm seeing a lot of different takes here. I don't know which one of those to believe. What am I missing here? An earnings just about 5% and the stock price drop of 20%. Not much focus on the buybacks. They bought back. Oh, they bought back shares? I didn't see that. Well, alright, I don't have the articles up anymore, but director sold 1,000 shares at $51 per share, and most insiders have sold shares, or if bought shares, the price was written as $0. Stock options he receives like a salary. He's allowed to sell. Maybe he just needs the cash. If he just sold 1,000 shares and he has over 600K, he probably just needed some cash. I don't think that means anything. How low will this go? $2 is my prediction. Time to short. You think so? From 3 months ago? What did the last 3 months look like? At 1 month, 6 months. I mean, it seems to have ever since like May. It seems to have leveled off a little bit. In fact, I kind of wonder what this volume spike on May 11th is. Can I find out what happened on May 11th? Announces approval of quarterly preferred stock dividend. That was on May 11th. That stopped the decline. It seems to have leveled off a little bit since then. I kind of like the idea of the dividend. Although, I still don't know if this is Series B shares that I'm looking at. If that's the common shares that are traded. Oh god, my throat hurts so much. Okay. And I know this video is very quiet. I'm not talking much. I apologize for that. I did want to do it. I did want to do another video, but I don't want to talk so much because it feels like I have gravel in my throat. Why is it falling? Insider selling. You mean that 1,000 shares from before? That's kind of dumb. Generate 140 million cash flows. Earnings after hours. Rocket ship inbound. From the beginning of price rationalization, increase in trading volume means that institutional investors have noticed it and joined in. Okay. I can't think of anything else that I want to look at here. I would like to see, because basically what I'm thinking is that if Series B cumulative perpetual preferred stock shares is what I get when I go into, you know, John Q public trading platform and hit buy Atlanticus, and these are the shares I get, and thus I get this dividend that they just announced, then I want to give this a buy. The dividend is what is going to put me over the edge for a buy. Because I see no sign, well, okay, they've slowed down a little bit, but I see no sign of any further significant declines. I could see it going back up, and even if it doesn't, even if it starts to stagnate, like it has since May 11th, roughly, that's still a pretty good dividend to sit on. So let me go and find that out. Atlanticus. On or about March. Okay, I'm a little confused because this one says, this is right on their investor's site, okay? This one says, first of all, it has a slightly different number, which I guess is not that big of a deal. Will be paid on about March 15th, as opposed to, oh, wait a minute. This is wait, dividend history. Have they always had a dividend? Is this article just for them paying their normal quarterly dividend? And then this article here is them paying another quarterly dividend. Why does it then say right here that there's no dividend? That is not... What? I don't even see any other articles in here saying that they ever paid a dividend. Let me take a look at this dividend history. I guess the last time was... Wait, what's the date on this? Wait a second. Maybe this isn't common shares. Series B cumulative perpetual preferred. I don't think this is common shares. I think this is an entirely different class that may not be public. Ooh, ATLCP? Ho-ho! Okay, there's your Series B preferred common shares. Okay. Not a bad dividend compared to the price. I kind of wonder why the price on these is lower. Is there more of them? There might be. Where is the float? 4.98 million. If I go back to the regular ones, which I assume now are the Class A shares, and I go to statistics, and I go down, I see... Oh, no, there's still 4.98. Although I see 14.91 shares outstanding, I don't think ATLCP had that number. Yeah, there are no shares outstanding of this. Maybe it's not even possible to buy these. No, but it has to be, because someone is. 200, 196. And also, this one, unlike the other chart, this one got a little bit of a price bump right after that announcement. Didn't last too long, and now it's actually lower from there, but it did. I have thoughts, but I'm going to wait until the timer runs out, and I'm just going to click around on some stuff to see if there's anything else I can suss out. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So I'm going to make this decision. So I know it says ATLC here, right? However, if at all possible, so I'm going to split this decision. Okay, I'm going to say for ATLC proper, which is, I assume, Class A shares, Class A common stock. All right. I'm going to say hold for that. I'm going to say hold for that, because it honestly doesn't look like a bad company. Sure, it has slipped a little bit recently. I see no reason why it can't go up. I'm not too sure how long you'll be waiting for that, but it's definitely very possible as the business continues to do better, which, again, I don't really see any reason why it won't. The only reason why I'm going to put a hold is because I'm not too sure how long it's going to take for them to start bringing in those stellar earnings again. Maybe they peaked out. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think it's going to. But I don't think it's going to fall any more significantly to where it may be worth purchasing them. And again, not an advisor. Don't listen to me. Do your own research, ladies and gentlemen. It may be worth purchasing them just with the prospect that it is a very good business, and it may, at some point, start, churning out that growth again, and you'll get good returns. So that's what I would say for ATLC. For ATLCP, that Series B shares, that's going to be a hard buy for me. That's going to be a hard buy, basically because of everything I just said, but also because of the dividend, which is actually pretty darn good. The only thing that I'm not sure of is if those B shares, that ATLC B, or not B, ATLC P, are actually buyable. I mean, you can see them listed as public, but it seems something doesn't seem right. And that's kind of all I'm going to say. It could be Yahoo not giving me the right information. It could be that it's listed, but it's not really listed. I honestly don't know. So what I'm going to determine here is that for Class A shares, I'm going to say hold. For that Class B or Series B or whatever the hell you want to call it shares, I'm going to say buy. Now the question is, what button do I hit here? Because I have to say something, right? I have to say something. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. I'm not going to hit any button. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Well, actually, no. You know what? That's not true. I'm not gonna leave you hanging like that. I'm gonna say hold here. I'm going to hit the hold button because I am actually looking at this ticker here for the hold, and when I go document it myself in my records, I'm going to make two entries. I'm going to make an ATLC with a hold and an ATLCP with a buy, just for, good, clean record-keeping purposes. But that's all on the back end. That's nothing you got to know about. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go and not talk at all for the next few days. That sounds like a very nice time to me, and I will see you in the next one.